Hey everyone, welcome back to Jenny Chateau. I'm so glad you're joining me today because this is my very first time decorating for Halloween and I have combined it with fall. I hope you all enjoy. So in today's video, we will be decorating the entryway for Falloween. And this is actually my very first time decorating the entryway as well. We did get a brand new mirror. I got this from Ross for only $30. I swear Ross always have hidden gems. And then I got this entryway table off of Amazon for only about $140. So to start off, to bring in those Halloween vibes, I got this like gauze, almost like a fishnet type of material, to just bring in those spooky fall vibes. And then I will be using this vase that is pretty popular on YouTube. I got it at Home Goods and it was on a deal because some of it was kind of cracked, and I was trying to show you guys it. I don't know if you caught some of it, some of the crack areas. But next I will be using the dupe A floral stems. I felt as though this color was so moody, and that was very important for me decorating for Halloween. I found this picture from Etsy, and when I say you all, Etsy has been a savior when I was looking for Halloween and fall decor combined, because they don't really sell that. You have to just create it on your own. And honestly, when I was looking for Halloween decor, I think I came way too late because pretty much everything was gone. So thankfully, I was able to go on Etsy and find a lot of beautiful portraits that definitely capture that fall and Halloween vibe. To help me bring in more of those fall moody colors, I found this vase at Home Goods. I believe it is a olive jar, and when I say this vase is so beautiful, and it was only $16.99. I was pretty shocked when I saw the price. I thought it was such a steal. One of my favorite finds this fall. But I wanted to share with you all about my experiences with Halloween growing up. My parents were very strict about Halloween. We could not wear any costumes. We could not go trick-or-treating. And I remember, as a little girl looking out the window and seeing like the neighborhood kids walk around in their costumes, knocking on everyone's door. And yes, they came to our door too, but unfortunately we had to tell them we had absolutely no candy. And it was just hard because as a child, you just see it as something that is so harmless. Why can't we just partake in it? But for religious reasons, my mom, mainly my mom, my dad, he really didn't care. It was mainly my mom who was like, no, we just cannot partake in Halloween. The crazy thing about that is we were allowed to watch every scary movie you could think of. And what's even funnier, my mom, one of her favorite movies is Beetlejuice. So I thought that was kind of bizarre how she didn't let us partake in any Halloween festivities, but yet we were able to watch all the scary movies and stuff. So I thought that was kind of funny. And I'm curious to know, were you able to celebrate Halloween as a child? I found this basket at Ross and I filled it up with some Spanish moss just to give more of that full effect. And I added some lighting. But I was speaking of Halloween movies, and I wanted to mention a show that I found recently called From. When I say this show just knocked me out of my seat, it is so suspenseful and it gripped me from the beginning. One of my favorite series actually this year. They already have 3 seasons, and there should be a new one coming up next year. But if you haven't watched it, please check it out. It's really good. This picture was another find that I got from Etsy. I just wanted to share that as I'm discussing scary movies, but I wanted to share where I got this picture from. And I got the frame from Walmart, and I believe it is a 16 by 20. It's pretty big. The camera's not doing justice how huge this picture is, but it's pretty massive. This broomstick that you see is from Walmart. I got it for about $6, $7. I like how natural the branches were on the bottom. And to just give more of a cozy effect in the entryway, I was using some textiles and some pillows. And next, I will be using this picnic basket that I got from Target. It was on clearance. That was a very, very how can I say, a very just exciting find, because I believe those baskets were like $40. And then I have my little witch here that I got from Home Goods. I wanted to soften the look and not make it too scary and spooky, because honestly my kids are scared of the spooky Halloween. So I was trying really hard to balance everything, and I got this picture frame from Walmart for about, I think, $13. Walmart, I think I said this before, but they've just been upping their game with their decor. Like, their seasonal decor has been absolutely amazing. I looked at their Christmas items, and when I say they are so beautiful, um, but even their everyday decor items have stepped up so much. At this point in the decorating process, I just felt like something was missing. So I went back to Walmart and I found these witch hats that were really inexpensive. And I just felt like they added another layer of the Halloween aspect. I felt like everything was looking too much like fall. But I just used some command hooks to help hold them up. And then next, I'm putting up this sign that I got from Target a couple of years ago. It was in their dollar shop, very inexpensive. But this part of the video is actually my favorite. I felt like once I placed those bats, it took my decor to the next level, and I really felt like it was Halloween in the room. You all, thank you so much for joining me today while I decorated my entryway for Halloween. And I love how I combined it with fall. I hope you all enjoyed it as well. It's so nice chatting with you all about my experiences with Halloween growing up. And if you have any like horror, thriller, suspense shows, shoot them my way because I just love binge watching series. So I'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoy these end clips of how everything turned out. And I hope that it inspired you in some way. But I'll see you next time, you guys. Bye bye.